All right, all you McFarlane Superpowers fans, the moment we have all waited for has arrived. Wave 4 is here, and today we're doing a full unboxing and review of everything you see here, so stick around for some good old-fashioned action figure fun. But first, a quick recap on what you may have missed.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven, this is Chris, and we are just BSing. And today, we're going to be BSing on Wave 4 of McFarlane Superpowers. If you missed our first two videos and that recap at the very beginning didn't quench your thirst for action figure action, then go back and check those out. We'll link them at the end of this video. You'll also want to stick around because we're going to give our full ratings for this entire line, as well as a sneak peek for Wave 5, which we've learned a little bit about at San Diego Comic-Con since. Stick around to the end. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe right now so you don't miss any of our future videos talking about movies, talking about action figures, talking about everything under the sun. We're just BSing. So with all that out of the way, let's dive right in. All right, well, Chris, we've got Wave 4 finally. Took a little longer than we anticipated it being here, but sometimes that happens with those pre-orders. I'm sure a lot of you out there are struggling with the same thing right now, so hopefully your pre-orders, if you did pre-order these, are starting to arrive. And if not, you can live vicariously through us in this video. Pretty cool little line so far from what we can tell, but we're obviously going to be showing you in depth and talking about each of the figures individually. I think we're going to go ahead and start with the one that actually wasn't part of the pre-order, which is Black Manta. This is the only figure in this line. Pause if you want to read the back there. This is the only figure in this line that was a Walmart exclusive still. If you would like to do the honors and give us a little unboxing.
I will do so, yes. Now, I actually haven't seen any of these yet, so this is kind of a first look at everything.
First look for you as well, yeah.
I did see just one action figure that I definitely want to be talking about a little bit later on, but yes, Black Manta, this is one we'll start off with. This guy's pretty cool.
The one villain in the line actually as well. So
okay.
Each of the waves seems to have only one villain. So
you know what? If you've seen our other videos, this is already way easier. Even no fast forwarding in this one, trying to get it out.
There you go.
There you go. No fast forwarding need for this dude. Close up of him.
Nice little close up of Black Manta there. Very, very cool look to him there. Very comic accurate. Got the normal 5 points of articulation for this line, which mimics the Kenner line from the 80s. Now, does his head turn okay with those cables on there? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's
there
cool.
you go.
Yeah,
Very
they
nice.
did do a good
Very
job
nice.
with making that turn. I thought it was going to be stationary, so that was a nice surprise.
Cables are very flexible. They bend. I wouldn't try to turn it all the way around or anything because those cables may snap out.
Now, much like our old toys, give it 10, 15 years, those cables probably are just going to fall apart. But.
Or an arm or a leg, or go check out our Toy Box Time Machine. You see a lot of limbless action figures from Chris's childhood in that video. All right, who do we jump? You know what? Let's go ahead and go with the arch nemesis, the hero against Black Manta, which is Aquaman.
Aquaman. There we go.
Aquaman. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's like he's got the nice long hair.
Nice.
Again, pause if you want to read. There you go.
Absolutely. So this Aquaman, very reminiscent of the original Kenner, other than the long hair and beard, but the actual body style, the stance. The shape looks very reminiscent. Will fit right in with that action figure. We'll go ahead and get this guy out of the package here.
Looks more like Edge to me.
He does look a little like Edge.
You think you know me?
There's the figure there. He's got the fins on the feet.
That's very good too, because I don't recall them ever being on any other action figures had before. Don't even really remember those in the comics. So, but now that I actually saw them, I do remember them. So
there he is with the trident. Yeah, the original Kenner definitely had the fins on the feet. He had the kicking action so that he could swim, but it was mostly just a kick. Got the fins on the gloves as well. Yeah, very, very cool. I wouldn't say the strongest figure that I've seen from the McFarlane Superpowers line yet. Pretty basic, but definitely Aquaman. This is how he stacks up against Black Manta. And we have, I do not have the original Kenner Aquaman anymore, unfortunately, but I do have the Toy Biz Aquaman. So you can see how those two stack up. Again, the fins on the feet.
Very similar.
Very similar to this. This one also has a kicking action, I believe, if it's still... not very good one, but that's a... Yeah, you pull his handle, which is inappropriate for children to be doing to anything. So this not as strong an Aquaman as the Kenner action figure. We'll definitely pop up some photos and comparison shots of the Kenner Aquaman compared to this one, because I think it's a more apt representation there of those two. But the Toy Biz Aquaman, still very cool.
Yeah, I was going to say it does look a lot like the Super Friends.
It does look like Super Friends.
Aquaman! Help! Black Manta's in bad trouble. I've got to win this race, but I can't just leave him there. Quick, get out!
Thanks for saving me, Aquaman. Sorry, I can't do the same for you.
I say,
Chris is having fun with that Aquaman.
I am. It's fun. I never had this one.
You didn't have that one?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
wow. Yeah, we're good. I think we have to do a video on the Toy Biz line at some point, because I do have all of those, so we can talk about those in depth as well. Drop us a comment at the bottom if you'd like to see a video on Toy Biz.
Yes, you do.
Wow. All right, let's now jump into... Let's go with Wonder Woman. So we've got Wonder Woman here. This is essentially a repaint from Wave 3, but in her more classic colors. Pause if you'd like to read her description there. I think it's the exact same as Wave 3's. I also can see something that I'm really happy about in the cape. And if you've seen our past two videos, or anyone's videos on McFarlane's line, you know that the cape has been a big sticking point, because they've not been made of the best material, and they were secured in by ties. They did not have the ties in the last wave, but the material was still a little iffy. So I'm seeing something I like in this, and let's confirm once we get it in there. Oh, it's got an extra piece to hold in the cape so that it is not secured by a tie. Right out of the package, very easy. Set that aside, and I can confirm that this is now a cloth cape, like the originals. Sits better, looks better, is better. Thankfully, someone at McFarlane is listening to people, and we're, I think, just getting better and better as the line goes along. Now, this Wonder Woman looks very cool. This is just a straight up classic style Wonder Woman paint job. It's like from the Kenner line. This looks like the same paint job she had there, down to the blue gauntlets. The Kenner line did not have a cape, so that's pretty cool. You get a bonus cape. Still no lasso or any other accessory with Wonder Woman, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good depiction there. Let's go ahead and compare her to our Wave 3 Wonder Woman and see what other differences there were. So we got different color cape, as I said, different material. Definitely looks better.
Same hairstyle.
Same
cool.
hairstyle.
I still like how the cape goes under the hair.
Under the hair,
so
and
cool.
it actually is. It is a C clip. I said in the last video I didn't think it was a C clip. I thought it was just kind of draped under there, but it is. So you can take these capes off and put them back on. Looks like the skin color slightly different as well. So it's not just the costume that's the difference. There's a bit of a change to the skin color. And yeah, same exact face, so this new Wave 4 Wonder Woman looks like a kind of a more natural skin color, whereas this one is a little on the kind of a greenish side. Maybe she was not feeling well that day.
You say she looks a little pale. She looks a little bit tan.
Little more tan, yeah. So yeah, very, very cool. Just full disclosure, when we pre-ordered this line, I've been purchasing doubles of all of these so that I can keep them in package. I did not initially purchase a double for this one, because I preferred, just based on the picture, I preferred the Wave 3. Looking at them in person, I'm glad I went back and changed that and got 2 of these, because I do think I prefer the classic style Wonder Woman to this one. And with something else that's in the line a little bit later in this video, you're going to see why. I think the classic is the better figure here. Very, very good depiction of Wonder Woman. in both ways. I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Yeah, yeah,
necessarily.
I like them a lot. Those are definitely really cool action figures. I think they did a great job with Wonder Woman on both parts. So
Agreed.
yes,
Agreed.
I like it.
All right, now I think we're getting to the stars of the show here. So let's go with the Boy Wonder.
The Boy Wonder.
The Boy Wonder first.
All right, so Boy Wonder, we've got Robin.
And this is Tim Drake Robin.
Tim Drake Robin.
Yes. Yes.
And again, pause if you need be.
That's right.
So yeah, do have the Tim Drake Robin. I remember this Robin a lot from when I was watching or reading the comics. You know, I had action figures just like this one. This is the one that I kind of saw at the very beginning that I wasn't too impressed with the cape.
Yeah, yeah.
They dropped the ball immediately with
Big
it.
oversight with that
Wanted
one.
this black with the yellow. They did just the yellow. Why?
And to put it in the picture in the correct way,
Yeah.
with the black and the yellow, but only have a yellow cape, a la Dick Grayson. Kind of strange.
Yeah.
That said, pretty cool Robin all around.
Really cool
If it had the
Robin.
right cape, that would be about a perfect Tim Drake Robin. Well, maybe not quite,
Yeah.
but it's close.
Yeah, so it does have the same cloth cape. I like it a lot. I do like the overall look of the costume and everything. Just wish it was black, black and then yellow. But I do like the different hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. They actually had something like that. It looks like he should have some type of weapon or staff or something like that. So yeah, no accessories with him, but the detail in his overall costume is really great.
It's good. I like that they gave him a longer cape than the Robins typically have as well. So that's more Tim Drake style. The outfit, now that I'm looking at it more, this looks more like a Dick Grayson Robin. With the yellow cape and the way that the
Like
fasteners come all completely down. Because I believe, if I'm not incorrect here, Tim Drake only had a few fasteners and the rest was kind of like a body piece. However, still very cool. I do not have the original Kenner Robin, but I have Toy Biz, which look exactly like the Kenner Robin. So we've got the Toy Biz Robin. You can see that the McFarlane figure here has a brighter yellow in the cape and much longer, as we said earlier. So these two, not the same. This is the Dick Grayson Robin, which also Kenner was the Dick Grayson Robin.
I'm not too impressed with this Robin's cape, just how it's going across like that.
We're still in need of improvement here a little bit with the capes. There's a little bit too much material here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at least we're moving in the right direction. This is a cloth cape as well. So
I'm going to be interested if our friend the Cape Master is going to have a different cape for this.
Absolutely. Yeah. We talked about the Cape Master in our previous videos. He does custom capes, has an eBay store and a YouTube channel as well. We'll link him down below. But he made some pretty incredible capes for Wave 1 Batman and Superman. But I think someone at McFarlane should take note of what he's doing with the capes and kind of emulate that style. Or, just look at the Kenner ones that they're, making copies of here and do that. That was in the 80s and they had it nailed down perfectly just about. So anyway, not a bad figure by any means. This is a good Robin to add to your collection. Actually, we also have the Nightwing, so we can compare him to his Dick Grayson counterpart at McFarlane.
We already have the Dick Sticks already.
The Dick Sticks already in hand. You gotta keep your Dick Sticks in your hand at all times because you never know when trouble might come up. But yeah, no, these two look like they could partner side by side with Batman and fight off, I don't know, Deathstroke. That's really the only good villain we have for the Batman figures in this line so far. But hopefully we'll see some more soon. Now, the star of the show, in my opinion, we have classic detective style Batman. And this is without a doubt, pause to read, this is without a doubt the closest to the Kenner line that McFarlane has gotten so far with this DC Superpowers line. And we'll pop up the comparison photos again, but this face on this Batman looks almost identical to the Kenner line Batman, as well as the color scheme. Let's get this guy out of the package. All right. So here's a good close look at our classic detective style Batman. Cloth cape. Little bit of a darker blue on that one than what was on Kenner, I believe. I remember that one being a bit lighter. But man, if that doesn't look like the Kenner Batman, but with the shadow over the mask, that black shadow over the mask, and longer ears, which I always wish that Batman had longer ears on it. This is great. This is the star of this show, I think, as far as action figures go, and maybe this may be my favorite one out of all of our lines so far. We can compare him to the Wave 1 Batman, and we can see just the massive difference that we have here. We've got a smaller torso. Abs are a little bit different. They very much in line with the Kenner action figures. Again, we'll pop up those comparison shots. And so here's what we were talking about with the old capes. I've already removed these. Cape Master capes now forever reside on my McFarlane action figures, but these were the original capes.
It's a little stiff.
So it's perfect attendance ribbon is what it is, with a hole right there where the T-tie was put in. This was on Superman and Batman. So those capes have been removed. But now we have no hole, full cape, full cloth. Still not as soft. Still, it's not as soft a cloth as what was on the Kenner action figures.
Still a little extra on this
still
one
a
as
little
well,
extra. But I think if you kind of pull that back a little bit, you can probably get some of that kind of alleviated. But still, McFarlane is listening. We're on our way. We're on our way to almost perfect Kenner representation there. We'll take a look at our Batman and Robin together, and we can grab our villains, our Batman villains. We had Deathstroke in Wave 3. See how they stack up against those. We had the Batman Who Laughs. Not a great villain. Would have probably preferred an actual Joker, but still kind of cool to have him there. So you can see how all of these would go together. And then we have our vehicles. So we're going to go ahead and start, since we just talked about Batman and Robin, we'll start with our new Superpowers Batmobile, which, as Chris pointed out to me when he first saw the picture, looks very similar in shape to the 1989 Batmobile and similar in color to the original Kenner Batmobile. So it's kind of a nice little hybrid there in an updated version.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind popping that open, Chris. So out of the box, we have in all its glory the McFarlane Batmobile. Very cool. I love this on the front. The bat, it looks like it's the cowl, shape of the cowl there.
It's been on a lot of the Batman or Batmobiles lately. Initially it was, and then they took it away basically for the 89 Batman. They slowly brought it back after about 10, 15 years later. But yeah, that's a really cool little thing.
We've got the thrusters.
And these are stickers that are already on.
Are stickers that are already on, so a child doesn't have to put them on. Or more importantly, us adults that are buying these to relive our childhoods don't have to worry about stickers because our eyesight's starting to get bad.
Well, I would just be putting them on backwards.
Whoa, and I just did something. I just knocked out a catapult in the front by accident there.
Oh, cool.
Which I think is done by pressing the cowl. So that's very cool. I'm loving the color scheme here. This is very, very Kenner, very retro with the orange. I mean, that's exactly exactly the color orange. Keep popping that out. And then we have, well, look at that. Some rocket thrusters in the back. This pops up. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, whenever Batman needs to go ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed? Sir, we've never gone that fast before. I don't know if the ship can take us. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Go.
Hold on. Hold on to your hat's dark helmet. Yeah, no, that's really cool. I like the wheels a lot too, with the big bat symbol there, very retro style.
So I wonder if Bruce Wayne made those, or if there's just enough body shops in Gotham that he can just order those.
I'd like some custom Batman rims, please. Oh, these are very, very cool. It's like, let's see if it made any noise when you roll it. It does not. So the old Kenner Batmobile did when you rolled that around.
Yeah, that's great. Look at that. Batman's got to even put it in his little symbol right there in the back.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I missed that when I first turned it around. Yeah, very nice. And it's got the bat-shaped steering wheel, as usual.
It's kind of like the old
shots of that.
Kit Knight Rider type of steering wheel, except it's the bat symbol.
Very nice. All right, and here's the Batwing that was released in Wave 1, so you can see how it kind of compares. Just nailed the color,
same color.
Those look great together.
Glass is that same orange.
We're going to pop our Batman and Robin in the Batmobile and see how they look together. Batman and Robin going to fight some crime. That looks great. these are the stars of the show here, for sure, in this line.
100%. I love both of these figures. I love the Batmobile. It's a fun toy. I wish I had this one as a kid.
Thankfully, we can have them now.
Yeah.
And we can pretend like we're kids. You get this flying overhead. Nightwing could be in this, keeping them back up here. And these go, so what I thought was funny in Wave 1 was they released this Batwing, which is very retro style, very retro color, all of that. And they released this Batman to go with it. Very darker blue, darker styled Batman. Still fits well with it, but not as well as this guy does. So got our new Batman. He goes well with all of the vehicles, all of the line, and he'll fit right in with your Kinners as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're still collecting Kinner, you pop him up on the shelf with a Kinner, you probably wouldn't even notice a difference unless you know. You don't know unless you know. So that was Wave 4, and I think we're going to we'll rate each individual figure, and then we'll do it as a whole here. So
that's all Wave 4?
That is all of Wave 4. Yeah, that was 5 figures and 2 vehicles. So that's actually, I think, the largest.
Was
wave
it 2
so
vehicles, Stephen? Was it 2?
Did I forget something?
You did forget
You know why I forgot it?
Why?
Because it's freaking invisible. We've got the invisible jet here.
No, see, this one I glued together.
So, yeah, no, we have to buy it brand new because Butterfingers over here dropped our original.
Flashback.
I have the invisible jet.
Oh, yeah. It's
Here,
right.
hold on,
Grab it.
Right there.
Right there.
See, look at this thing.
Beautiful. Looks just like oh, no.
End of flashback.
But yes, this is the invisible jet, Wonder Woman's invisible jet. I would love it if I open this box and it's empty. Pay
Truly
$20
invisible.
for an empty box.
You just have to listen for the glass breaking again.
I'll try not to drop it. Get into the box here. All right. There is some assembly required on this one, it looks like.
Well, if it's anything like the Batwing, very easy to put together. So I'm also very impressed with that, how easy it is just to assemble 3 parts.
Yep. 2 wings and the main cockpit. All right. And there is the invisible jet, fully assembled.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Look at that.
Now, what I'm seeing in here is it looks like there is a possible lasso in there that comes out the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so the bottom, it's a little grapple.
It's the claw.
So it is not the lasso, but it is very lasso-like, and it is. So yes, it is a capture claw. You pop that open there, catch your villain, and then to retract that, press that up there. It retracts quickly, so the villain is not going to survive that.
Probably
that
get
trick.
a concussion on the way up.
So as per the Supermobile in Wave 1 and Batwing, you press the logo here to pop the canopy open.
Very nice.
This one was not taped down, so that's good. Be careful with those. We've heard that those can wear out very quickly, so if you are using those, you have to be careful. Now, I have not noticed that on these. I've popped these canopies open multiple times. Never had any issues with them on both the Supermobile and the Batwing, so I'm hoping the same for this one, but I know that was an issue for some.
Now, they've never had an invisible jet, if I remember.
They didn't. Or if they did, we missed it because we couldn't see it.
Yeah, so this is really cool. I like the way this claw just kind of like tucks in there. It's kind of maybe hard to see when it's hanging out. Just easily put that right back in there.
Pop that back in, yep.
Nice and snug. I like that.
Nice and clean lines.
Nice clean lines. It's hard to see the button that you push to retract
Yeah,
it.
so just for reference, guys, there is a button. You press this button here, and that's what retracts the claw. We've edited this, but it took us an embarrassingly long time to figure out where that button was. So let's pop Wonder Woman in this. And this is why I say I think I prefer the classic look Wonder Woman for this very reason, because I think she looks better in the invisible jet.
Nice. Oh,
Wonder Woman in that invisible jet. That looks fantastic. And I'm going just for comparison, prove myself right or wrong here. We'll pop the original. That one looks good too. I don't think you can
both
go
of them
wrong.
look good. Yep, you can't go wrong with either one.
In fact, that red pops really nicely through that invisible jet on her cape. So if you're keeping the capes on Wave 3 or Wave 4 Wonder Woman, you can't go wrong with either one of those. And again, these vehicles, man, those are quality, and those are going to go really well with Kenner as well. So if you don't like any of these figures and you just want to get these vehicles to pop on your shelf with your Kenner action figures, they fit right in.
That being said, when I was at my local Walmart the other day, they actually still had the Supermobile and the Batwing still there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard those have sold out everywhere, so that's amazing.
Everywhere, so there's still a couple by me, which is
okay.
They haven't put them on clearance sale yet either. So.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, I think they're even sold out online in a lot of places. Like I can't find them, at Walmart. I think you can get them on eBay, obviously.
Right.
But those were Walmart exclusive. As we said, the only Walmart exclusive figure in this line is the Black Manta. Everything else is available either through McFarlane Toys, Entertainment Earth, Amazon. So we had an original pre-order with another vendor, and that one kept getting delayed. So we ended up canceling that and going through Amazon. And Amazon shipped them out within a few days. So if they're still available on Amazon, I highly recommend that. Definitely look. And they come straight from McFarlane. So you're getting legit McFarlane action figures straight from McFarlane through Amazon. It's one of their affiliates.
Right. So that was all.
Hey, don't blame me. It was invisible. It was right in front of my face. I didn't see it.
Exactly.
All right. So we'll go through these real quick, rate each of these figures, and then rate the line overall as a whole in comparison to waves 1, 2, and 3. First, we had Black Manta. For me, I'm giving this one a so good. It looks really good. Really spot on to the comics. A great addition.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll give it a so good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we had Aquaman. I think this one could have been a little bit better. I can't give it a so good, but it's still a pretty solid figure. So I'm going to go with good on this one.
100% agree. Good as well.
Good as well. All right. And then we have our Wonder Woman. I'm giving this one a so good.
So good as well.
We're on page here. I
So.
didn't think I was going to like this one as much just because it is a repaint, but I really like what they did with the paint. I like how it looks, and it looks great with
some subtle changes. Yeah, it does look good. I definitely like her. Which part?
We have our Tim Drake Robin, and I don't want to use this harsh of a word, but it was stupid oversights. The cape is a stupid oversight. Some of the costume here for Tim Drake. If this was another Dick Grayson, I could probably forgive some of that and give it a so good. I'm going with not BS on this. This should have been better. You've got it on the picture on the front of the package, and it doesn't match the figure that's in the package. A little bit of a problem. So I'm going to say not BS on this.
Yeah, I was going back and forth between not BS and good on this
Same.
one. I will go ahead and give it a good,
Cool.
Because I do like some of the little differences that some of the other action figures don't have. Mainly his hair.
The
They
hair,
did a really
the hair and the
cool
logo.
job with the hair and the logo.
Yeah.
If they had just made that cape like that, then this would. I think I would probably would.
You know what would have bumped it up to a good for me, even if the cape was the same. If the cape on the package was solid yellow, so that they matched.
Yeah. So subtle little things.
That
So
didn't happen there. Now this is beyond so good. This Batman is amazing. So this is definitely a so good. I'm gonna give it a so good.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's give it a so good.
Yeah, it's a so good. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I love this one. This is definitely my favorite of the action figures of Wave 4. Better than any of them that I liked in Wave 3 as well. So yeah, I do like this one a lot.
We have our Batmobile. This is another so good. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna give it a so good. Yeah, not a so good, but
you're not giving it a so good.
No, I did like it a lot, but I'm gonna keep the Batman right there at so good. Batmobile, so good. Yeah.
All right, and then we have our Invisible Jet. First time you've seen the Invisible Jet with Wonder Woman. That's very cool. It feels really simple, which is I guess it is an invisible jet. So what can you do with it besides have clear plastic? Do like the grapple hook there, but I kind of wish it had come with an accessory like the lasso or something like that, since Wonder Woman herself doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a good, and really the only reason why is because I wish they would have had something at the end here with the jet. it's really cool. Otherwise, I really like the grapple hook. But she doesn't have a grapple hook for any other reason, just toy accessory add-on, obviously. But I do like how it actually works. The pop-up, it is Wonder Woman's first jet. Love that.
Yeah.
For me, it just needs that little tail at the end there.
Agreed. That's a great idea. And I don't know why they didn't put anything else on that invisible jet. It just looks so plain. We should be working for McFarlane. Huh. Hey guys, Editor Steven here with a quick note. This piece here, that tail piece that you didn't see in the main part of our video that you just watched, yeah, that's literally invisible. That is the most invisible piece of this entire invisible jet in the package the entire time. Chris and I both looked at it. 4 eyes right there. Didn't see it. All of that critiquing about how this was too plain, should have had something on the back. It should have, and it does. So we're going to upgrade this to a So Good. Go out and get it now. For the line as a whole, I would say I gotta ding the ones that we dinged, just, talking about it. I know Batman makes up for that as a so good. The line as a whole, I'm going to say good.
Same.
If you're looking to collect and you don't want to collect everything, get yourself a Batman and Robin, even though that's not the ideal Tim Drake Robin. It's still pretty good. Get yourself those, get yourself the Batmobile. I think that's really kind of all you need. If you already have a Wonder Woman, get the Invisible Jet for sure.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily need this more classically painted Wonder Woman, although I do really like it. I would say, if you already have one, or even if you already have your Kinner original and it's in great shape, keep that, get the Invisible Jet to go with it. I think you're set.
Yeah, 100%. I got to give this whole collection a good rating as well. Exact same points that you were hitting on. I would actually get both Wonder Woman action figures. Yeah. I like that one, but yeah, this Batman, I would definitely get. I keep pulling back on that Robin though, just because some of those, like I like Robin like a lot, but this one just kind of. The packaging on it, and then so it's pulling me off on it. But.
Yeah, the discrepancy in the packaging versus what you see in there is a little bit of an issue. But if you just absolutely have to have a Robin to go with your Batman, and the Nightwing from Wave 3 doesn't do it for you, not a bad Robin at all.
Yeah,
you can probably and it's going to be a lot cheaper for you than trying to buy if you don't have a Kinner or if you don't have like a Batman Returns Robin, which has the right color cape.
Yeah,
you remember the old Kinner Batman Returns line, there was a Robin made for that did have the correct color cape. What we do know though is Cape Master, shout him out again, he has made the cape that
is on the package.
That perfectly matches. Yeah, that is on the package. He perfectly matches it. We also actually have a subscriber, Captain Have Fun. He's just started a YouTube channel. He's done a couple of videos on how to make your own. If you're an industrious person and want to try to make your own cape, Captain Have Fun will drop his information down below as well. He can show you how to make those. Or just purchase it from Cape Master. He does quality work as well. Yeah. So you can make your perfect Tim Drake Robin.
And I think with that cape on there, that's going to bump
it's going to bump it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So we promised at the beginning of this video, if you stuck around to the end, we'd give you a sneak peek on the Wave 5 line that was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con this year. We have the Tim Drake Robin in a different color scheme with a black cape. Now, in the image that's posted, and these are probably prototype images, not final, does not look like it has the yellow interior. It looks like it's a solid black cape. So it looks like they kind of went the other direction with it. So maybe you're just supposed to put the capes together and try to create your own, like Captain Have Fun did. But the colors are also slightly different. It looks like a little bit of a darker version of the Tim Drake Robin. Does look like, in this image at least, a black mask. So looks like they're kind of doing some updates there. We also have a Nightwing that is in, I guess this is more of a, what is this, a 90s Nightwing that this looks like? So he's kind
like
of
that 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s Nightwing. So as you can see, the Nightwing has the lighter blue gloves and boots, looks like a dark blue outfit, dark blue suit with the gold Nightwing symbol and gold belt.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. Again, these are repaints though, and as you can see in this photo as well, the Superman is a New 52 style Superman. Looks like they're using the same body and face as the Superman from Wave 1. It's strange in these photos, these capes don't look cloth. They almost look like they're plastic. So I don't know if those are just because they're prototype or if they're going to go with plastic capes for this wave. Something to keep an eye out on. What I do like is this Batman. And the reason I like it, looks like it's just a repaint of this classic detective Batman. But he's in the 1989 black suit. And why I like this, and I don't know if you remember this, Chris, when Toy Biz first took over the line from Kenner, they were posting, promotional images of what their figures would be. And they just used the Kenner figures repainted. They did, because they didn't have their body styles done yet. They just repainted Kenner figures. They repainted the Batman in all black. Okay. And it looks so cool. It looked really cool because it was the Kenner Batman, but just painted black. That's what this looks like. So I am actually very excited. This is a completely repainted line. These are all just variants of figures we've already gotten. That is the one I'm most excited about. We also see that there will be 3 more figures, and I don't know if this is going to be kind of a separate line within Wave 5, or if this may be Wave 6, Wave 5.5. Not sure. It looks like a Flashpoint set, which includes Reverse Flash, or Professor Zoom, whatever you like to refer to him as, a repainted Barry Allen Flash, and the Thomas Wayne version of Batman, which is very, very cool. So this line looks great. Yeah. I'm not sure about the Flash. It definitely looks like he's a darker version of the Flash that we got in Wave 2, but the Reverse Flash and Thomas Wayne Batman look very, very cool.
Yeah, I like how both of these, actually all 3 of them look. I do like that darker,
the darker colors,
the darker
Flash.
yeah.
Does look like the Thomas Wayne Batman has holsters. I don't know if he will come with guns that go into those holsters, but those would be some good accessories to include.
Well, judging by the lack of accessories that a lot of these characters have, I don't think it will.
Some have,
I'd be
some
super surprised though if it actually did.
I'm almost wondering if there will be an accessory set at some point in the Superpowers line that includes accessories that we haven't received, like the
that
lasso,
would be really cool.
Batarangs, things like that. So this is, as you can see, this is the prototype of Wave 5. Hey there, guys. Editor Steven again. Just letting you know we made another mistake in this video. We missed an entire toy from the Wave 5 sneak peek that we gave you. It's called the Whirly Bat. It's kind of like the Batcopter. Looks really cool. There's a photo of it we've included. Sorry, guys. We don't win them all. This seems to be legit. This did come from the McFarlane panel at San Diego Comic-Con. So I think these are the ones that we will be getting. I'm sure there could be some changes here and there just based on, these are prototypes. They could change some of the body styles, some of the face styles, things like that. So it's not a direct variant or direct repaint of figures we've gotten before. That's what this looks like. It's a very variant heavy line.
So yeah, with the Flash and the Flashpoint characters, all these superpowers, are they all supposed to be out in fall 2024, spring 2024, or do you know?
According to this image, we're seeing fall 2023. So they should be out this year.
Yeah, that's crazy if it is this fall. I mean, we're already almost there.
We're already almost there, and I would be a little surprised as well. However, if you remember, Waves 1 and 2 came out in very close succession.
That's true.
And they just kind of dropped them out of nowhere. Now, we did see with Wave 4 that they were promised to come out in July, and a lot of those pre-orders are still not shipped.
Right.
And so we're as we're recording this into almost middle of August. And some people still haven't received their pre-orders. They're not in Walmarts anymore other than Black Manta. So we've seen that sometimes those timelines could be a little bit off. So optimistically, these will come out fall 2023. You'll be able to get your hands on those if you're interested in some of these. Maybe if you didn't pick up a Superman in Wave 1 and you kind of dig that New 52 style, that'll be the one that you want to pick up. I tell you what, I'm definitely looking forward to the Batman in that black suit and those Flashpoint figures. I'm not sure about the other variants. I'll have to see the final versions of some of those to see if it's worth picking up or not. But I wasn't excited about this Wonder Woman either. And this is a very good Wonder Woman. So I say I won't get them all. most likely all of these figures will be on this channel. We'll be talking about them sometime around fall 2023.
Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, I'm on board with you. Until I can actually see these action figures right now, the Batman is pretty much my top pick.
Yeah.
As well as the Flashpoint characters. I can't tell just by the Superman one, you know. I mean, I like that they actually did the new 52.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it looks like they just took Superman and just kind of, just changed out his belt. I don't know.
It looks like they changed out the belt. It maybe is hopefully a cloth cape.
That would be great.
To go with the new styles that they're doing. Looks like the symbol on his chest is bigger. From what Wave 1 had on him. But otherwise, it looks like the identical figure to Wave 1. It's got the same face, same body proportions, just based on this picture. Again, that could change.
It's just prototype, though, so yeah.
I would love to see them do the new 52 style, but like they did with this Batman, bring back the Kenner body style and face, and be able to have a new 52 style Superman in the Kenner mold. That would be fantastic.
That'd be pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. All right, guys. So there's our review for Wave 4. Let us know what you think about Wave 4 down in the comments. Which figures are you picking up? Have yours shipped yet? Let us know that. Let us know where you ordered from. So let's call out the people that keep moving our dates back and having us change our shipping. And there's our sneak peek for Wave 5 as well. So let us know what you're thinking about Wave 5. Just based on the blurry photos we have, what are your thoughts on that? Which ones are you looking forward to? And are you feeling a little bit kind of leery about it like we are because of all the different variants they're doing? Let us know what figures you'd like to see in future waves. We may do a video about that in the future, which figures we'd like to see in the McFarlane line in the future. We're definitely interested in hearing what your thoughts are on all of that as well.
Yeah, so on the characters that we'd like to see, I'd like to see more of the villains. Like, we had lots of those. We had Joker, we had Penguin, Riddler. We had all
Lex
of those.
Luthor, yeah.
Lex Luthor. So far, we've only had a handful of villains.
We're essentially getting one villain per wave.
I would like to have them do a complete villain line. Maybe one superhero, something like that. That'd be cool. But a villain line, I want to see that.
I agree 100%. What do you think about the entire line thus far? And we'll drop in some pictures of everything and some video of everything all together, so you can see in all its glory waves 1 through 4 and what McFarlane is doing with this line so far. You can kind of see that progression as well, getting a little bit better here and there. And as we promised, we'll link our waves 1, 2, and 3 videos to the end of this one. Keep an eye out for those and go watch those if you haven't had a chance to yet. Guys, if you like what we're doing, please please subscribe, please comment down below. Really does mean a lot to us. We're going to give you more of this content in the future. We're going to give you some more movies to watch with us. Maybe some more like Cocaine Bear, just some crazy nuttiness. Definitely more McFarlane. We're going to keep collecting these. We're going to keep bringing them to you on Just BSing. Until next time, take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great one, guys.